Hi friends, we are gonna get unready for the day together. So nighttime routine, I have been researching like Korean skincare, Japanese skincare, just their skin is flawless. And so I've been watching so many TikToks, and so I got this face mask. I used it the other day and my skin was as soft as a baby's bottom the following day. I got this from Amazon, so I thought I would show you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on the back of my hand so I can show you how it peels off in case we don't make it to that part of the live, because it does have to stay on your skin for 20 to 30 minutes. So we're gonna shave our face tonight together. I'm gonna show you how I shave my face. And anyways, share this video, comment shared below, and we're gonna give away an Amazon gift card to a lucky winner tonight. Also, if you haven't entered, we are giving away 2 Pelotons and a bunch of other stuff. So if you haven't entered that, I have it pinned on my Instagram and I have it pinned on my Facebook. So every time you, all you have to do is like the post and share it to your stories. And every time you tag a friend or anything, it's an extra entry. So gonna go ahead and make some greens and collagen, and I'll sip on that throughout the video, just so we can get our greens in. This is not really for weight loss, it's just for health in general. And so it is over 100 earth and ocean greens. So meaning it has spirulina type stuff and seaweed and all kinds of things that we don't typically get in our diet. It has over 100 fruits and vegetables. But the biggest part that makes this different is it has things from the ocean and the earth combined. You don't have to take multiple like green options. And then I also will mix in my collagen, and this is all from Beautiful You. Just mix this in together, and a scoop of this. This is going to help you from the inside out. I am a firm believer that collagen made a drastic difference on my skin. I lost over 120 pounds. I should have done this differently. Making a big mess. Hang on. Gonna like just put my hand like a little funnel here. But my skin is fairly tight, to be honest. It helps you like glow from the inside out. It also helps to reduce cellulite, which I have always had an issue with, no matter how small, like even at like 115, 120, and then I got up to 275. Like I've just always had an issue with cellulite. And so this actually helps your hair, your skin, your nails, just kind of promotes a radiant glow. And anyways, just shake it up. It's not hard at all. And it tastes like Jamba Juice. So, okay, so my hair is dark. I had been bleaching my hair for a while now. You know, I'm not a natural blonde. Naturally, my hair's almost black. So, I just was frying my hair. It was turning to mush every time I would get it processed. And so we had to make the decision, do I keep doing this? Or do I just go back dark because I'm really damaging it? And so it was at the point where I was like, okay, you have to go back dark. So why don't I use Unique Collagen? Okay, so I do like Unique's collagen. It's just a little more expensive. I have some up here. It's just 2 different types. So on days, I mean, I have them everywhere. I do like these. I like Unique's collagen. They are just more expensive. They're marine collagen, which I also like. I don't care what brand you take, just take collagen. This I do like if I feel like I don't want to drink anything else today. I do drink a lot of supplements, I drink protein, and there are some days where I'm just like, just get it done. And I save those for like those kind of days. Like tonight, I'm going to be drinking my greens. I haven't got my water in for the day. It makes more sense for me tonight to use Beautiful You. I have the link for Unique Collagen. It tastes like peach. So if you don't like the flavor of orange, or you don't want to drink it, you just want it to be one and done, and you don't care spending a little bit extra, then these are fantastic. I really do. And they're easy to throw in on vacation, stuff like that. And they have a tropical punch flavor and a peach flavor. So that's just kind of, I will say for a long time I used O'Dare's collagen, and the taste is just not good. I still love O'Dare's trim. I do think it helped with my skin, but when I found like a more pleasing taste to me, that I switched from that. I do think it helped tighten things. But I'll just be really honest, I was not finishing it. My new shipment would come in and I'd be like, still this much left. And when I noticed like, okay, I'm just not finishing this, I kind of just moved around. Okay, so we'll just drink on this. This tastes, I mean, it isn't gross at all. It's like a mild flavor, like mild pineapple flavor with your orange collagen. And it also, if you have an issue with staying regular, the greens are so good to help you. I struggle in that department and they're so good to help you. Okay, here we go. Erase pre, don't talk while you're doing it. Erase pre-cleanser from POMIFERA. We're just gonna spray this on, a few squirts. You're gonna leave it on for like 10 seconds and then you can just watch the magic happen. So it just melts your makeup away. It is a pre-cleanser. I recommend anyone who wears mascara, if you don't want to tug on your lashes, you want your lashes to grow longer, stronger, anything like that, like you can just see it's gonna legit melt my makeup away. So here we go. After you've had it setting for about 10 seconds, like you can just see, just starts melting. It is very, very sensitive. Like people with sensitive skin can use it. If my kids have their face painted and you feel like you're just tugging at it, like even my lipstick, are you ready? Gone. So good. You can use this with lash extensions. You can use this with contacts. Like it just dissolves everything. It is under $20 and it is fantastic. If you want your skin to look like the best possible, double cleanse. I should have opened this up before I ran out. These are the Clean Skin Club. And I don't think I'll ever go back to just like regular washcloths again. They are life-changing and it helps you to not get like your bacteria that are on washcloths just all over your skin. So they're just these little cleansing cloths. We're gonna migrate to the bathroom here in a second because I'm gonna wash my face because we're about to do a face peel, and so we'll do this together. The makeup remover, it lasts just forever because you're just using a fine mist, and so it really does last months and months. Great, I'm gonna prop you up. How's my best way? I'm gonna just put you in the sink actually. Sorry, my lighting isn't great in here. Okay, we're gonna go in with Balancing Facial Cleanser from POMIFERA. Just wet my rag and put this on. We're just gonna wash our face. How was everybody's weekend? Oh, you love the skincare cloth. They're really good. They're in my Amazon storefront, and I agree, like they changed the game. I was always like looking for washcloths, I feel like, and also washcloths just get like stinky or gross or whatever, and this just allows you, especially if you have kids who are struggling with acne. Maybe they don't do a great job at getting a new washcloth every time, or I felt like, holy cow, there's so many of us here. We're going through washcloths like crazy. And so this is a really good way just to help eliminate bacteria. All right. And they feel so good. They're so gentle on your skin. And we'll do this mask together. All right. We spun upside down. Okay. Sorry about that. If I ever build a home, right? I'm gonna build an office that has like a skincare sink and everything all in one area, but that's probably not gonna happen. So we're just gonna, I got it wet Bummer. Okay, so here was already had the face mask on, but I got it wet. But can you see how it comes off? It's so satisfying. Okay, so this is a collagen reversing face mask. I used it. I like to try things. Normally I'll try I don't know, a couple weeks, a month before I do stuff with you guys. But this one was really good and I liked it. And so I got a lot of people asking about it. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and show you guys. Has a ton of reviews on Amazon. And so we're going to shave our face and then we're going to face mask. So going in with, this is the Tweezer Man Dermaplane. Here's my skincare. Still have it over here. Oh. If I had my little dermaplane thing already available, I could easily get this out. This tape is, they are serious about this. I linked all of the products in the description of the video. I just didn't think about linking the cloths. I try and think about anything I'm going to show beforehand. That way it's easier for you guys to shop. But I can link those after, but they're also on my Amazon storefront. Okay. Tag a friend or share this video. We are doing Amazon gift card giveaway, and then we have the Peloton giveaway going on our page. Who has entered the Peloton giveaway? Anybody? Okay, so you can see this. It's like a heavy duty dermaplane razor, and it also has refills, which I'm going to put in the back of my vanity right now. And on a video a long time from now, if I say I can't find these anywhere, you guys can be like, you put it in the back of your vanity, but I'm putting it under stuff so that if anybody comes in here, they can't get to it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on a oil on my face. You want your skin to be clean, and to dermaplane, I always have some sort of oil. The POMIFERA Pure Oil is what I like to use, or the just POMIFERA Rose Oil. It's a conditioning oil, and it's just gonna help that the razor goes over my face really nicely. Also, once your skin is nice and smooth, I posted a video or a picture yesterday on Instagram where I was talking about like facial hair. It is a real thing. I have PCOS and the facial hair is just out of control. It's like every day. I have gotten lasering before. I probably need to do a few more rounds, obviously. But so I pluck my big hairs that are like really nice and dark and thick, and then I will go in for all the like fuzz, and that's where I dermaplane. So I kind of hold the skin taut, and then I'll just go down my face, just like this. So satisfying. I must be a weirdo because I just find it to be incredibly satisfying to shave my face. I don't know. Do you guys do this? It's like the best. If you have crazy sideburns, you can do it there. This is gonna let your makeup stay on your face so much smoother. Nothing to be embarrassed about if you shave your face. So by having like some sort of oil base, even if, I don't know what other serums because I just use this one, but that's like having that just so nice and smooth, but it doesn't scratch. Okay. You can also normally have this professionally done after you get any sort of facial. Where I go, it's normally like $30, and they just like, but it's like smooth as a baby's bottom. I always go downward. You can do your neck, you go anywhere you need to. I linked this one because it is a heavy duty with the refills. I also have used the, hi Sissy. I also have used, did you do it? Lucky day. Oh, I'm so proud of you. We have been practicing for hours today. Lola learning how to braid hair. High five, sister. All right, now that you've gotten that accomplished, you gotta brush your teeth and get in bed, okay? All right, love you. Okay. Uh-huh. All right, so here we go. We practice on a mannequin. That's okay. That's a good place to start. Okay, so I've used the disposable ones as well. Your hair doesn't grow back darker. Anywhere I'm doing this, it is all just peach fuzz. I've never even gotten dark hair over here. But where I do have really, really dark ones, obviously if you shave them down, they are going to come back dark again because they were dark to begin with. You can Google it. You could do your own research. But if I thought I was going to grow a beard, I wouldn't do this. And I wouldn't advise you to. This also just exfoliates any dead skin. So it's not just for hair. I'm gonna go on my fuzzy chin. I've already gotten after those deep dark hairs, but look at that. Still so many. Do you like dermaplaning? No, it doesn't hurt. I mean, my skin, I do have sensitive skin, so just from where, like, you know, you've rubbed over it, it might be red for a minute, but look at that. So hairy. I don't have to do this part like too often, maybe once a month. By the time I've gotten really fuzzy again, I'm like, okay, it's time to do it. And you can tell if I did it more often, it wouldn't be quite this long. But my sunless tanner will go on better. My makeup will go on better. My skin's gonna look better. It's gonna absorb skincare like easier because you don't have all this hair. I will do it on my forehead. Watch out for your brows. Don't get too close. But you'll be amazed at all the places you have hair that you didn't realize you had hair. Again, this is just personal preference. No one in any way has to do it this way or anything. Be really careful, because look, I just snipped my hair. That would be these little long guys over here. Whoops. Not anymore. Hold those back. Okay. That's for my forehead. All right, friends. Just feel around. Do you feel like you missed anywhere? Try and keep all the sides even. Okay. POMIFERA did launch in Canada on the 1st, so if you are from Canada and you've been wanting POMIFERA skincare, it is amazing. We're gonna go ahead and put this mask on, and then after I take it off, I'll continue the rest of my skincare. Okay. Everything is in another language. Oh no, actually there is a spread an appropriate amount on skin, wait until it hardens to remove the membrane, tap the remaining ingredients until it's absorbed. Okay, well, I just watched a TikTok video the first time I tried it, so you are just gonna put this all over. This is a peel off mask. If you need more than this, obviously you can use as much as you need. If you have a brush that you'd like to use, you can. I'm just using my fingers. typically after you shave your face, you want to use something that's really hydrating, moisturizing, and preferably has hyaluronic acid. So even after I do this, I will use some Plump as well. But just because we've just taken that surface layer right off of our skin, it's going to allow this to absorb really well. So before you dermaplane, you just want to, the biggest part, you want to be sure your skin's nice and clean. You could exfoliate before. I would not exfoliate after because your skin's going to be like a little more sensitive. All right, try and make sure everything's the same thickness. All right, so while that's going, we're gonna let that sit, and it should sit about 20 minutes. So I am going to go ahead and put on lash serum. That is by Grande Lash. If you've never tried it, it will make it to where people comment on your photos and they're like, you're lying, you have false lashes on. And I'm like, I'm not. If I did, I would just tell you. I don't really have any reason to lie about it. I would probably link them and say, here, get these fake lashes. Like, people are crazy. But instead I use lash serum, and it really does help your lashes to be so thick and amazing. So if you struggle, you can also use their brow serum. I have this linked in the description. It's so good. All right. So Q&A. We have a little bit of time together. Thought maybe we could do a devotion. We haven't done that in a minute. So the mask I used tonight was a facial mask, and I linked it in the description of the video. Okay. But I thought we could do a little devotion together. For the big giveaway, do you just enter on one platform or either Instagram, or do both? So if I'm picking one winner from Instagram and one winner from Facebook. So if you want to have a better chance of winning, I would enter on both, but you can just enter on one. I would say consistency, yes. Consistency in everything in our whole lives always makes a difference showing up. So if you do your lash serum consistently, you will notice a difference. If you do your skincare consistently, you will notice a difference. If you make healthy choices consistently, you will notice a difference. Like, just all of it, consistency. If you feel sad on the inside and you just feel overwhelmed, I'm a firm believer, if you read your Bible consistently, you will feel a difference. The life of faith. This is read Ruth 1:15 through 18. And it says, we already read this one. Sorry, friends. Continuing on. Okay. Just kidding, take 2. Okay, Phyllis Lord, read Ruth 1:19 through 22. Ruth poured out her heart into a beautiful covenant commitment, and Naomi's response was silent. Her heart was too jaded by her circumstances to see God's abundant faithfulness to her. We often have the same attitude, asking, why me? And some days we allow our hearts to grow so bitter that it seems impossible to shake this bad mood. But Naomi's story is one of God's faithfulness. When we allow bitterness and pride to overtake our hearts, our perception is easily skewed. Naomi claims that she went away full, and it seems that she had forgotten that she had fled from famine. She now feels with the short-sighted vision that God had brought her back empty. What she failed to see is that she had left full of herself, and God emptied her so that he could fill her. It is worth taking note that in this chapter, it began with famine and ends with a harvest. This timing was certainly part of God's sovereign plan and providence. The harvest would not just be a physical harvest, but a spiritual harvest as well. Unfortunately, Naomi was too blinded by herself to see the great harvest ahead. Naomi's name means pleasant, but as she returns to Bethlehem, she asks to be called Mara, which means bitter. Mara had a deeper significance for the people of Israel. After God had faithfully delivered his people in Exodus 14 through the Red Sea, they came to Mara, where the water was bitter, and they grumbled and complained. Just like Naomi, they had forgotten that God is faithful and that we can always trust him, even when our situation doesn't make sense. We can see the faithfulness of God because Naomi could not see the faithfulness of God because she was consumed by her past. She allowed herself to be defined by her circumstances instead of by her Creator. God was faithfully working, though Naomi could not see with her human eyes all that he was doing. So often we hold on to things that we think will bring us happiness, when the truth is that joy is found only in him. Naomi needed to learn that many of us do as well. As Martha Snell Nixon said, that God could not pour out his riches into hands already full. Naomi had tried trusting herself, but things had not worked out the way she had planned. God had emptied her hands, but he would soon fill them with the greatest blessing she could ever desire. Will we trust him to do the same for us? And the prayer is, Lord, give us eyes to see that you are working. Help us trust you even when life does not make sense. Empty us of ourselves and fill us with you. And then the little quote of the day is, bitterness prevents us from seeing how God is working. And then there's questions here as well. This is from the Daily Grace Coat. It is just a deep dive into Ruth, Fields of Grace. So, all right, friends. My nose is kind of runny. Okay, Q&A. Anybody have Q&A? I'm going to take my hair down because I do not want to end up with, what do you call it? Little creases tonight. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm going to use after this is over. This does take a few minutes to dry. I think it's actually perfect if you are just finishing up your day and you slap it on before you're going to be like getting ready to go to bed, you're brushing your teeth, like all of these things. And so, these are wonderful. I always feel like on the iffy part, I'm not a great reader out loud. I'm actually dyslexic. My words get really flip-flopped. And so it's actually really uncomfortable for me to read out loud. But I also am like, I never know what other people are going through on the other side. And so anytime I just feel like, I don't know, led to do a devotion with you guys, I try to lean into that. That maybe if it wasn't for everybody, if it was just for one or two people that day they felt, I don't know, not as alone, or like feel the Lord, you know, I love doing them. So any plans for the camp this summer? No, we actually had booked to go to the camp this weekend, but the girls had been sick. And so we didn't go up there. We'll go up and visit. We may go over spring break or different times. And so we'll do that. But everything is like done up there. It's just if people come up and stay. So if you're looking for somewhere to stay this summer for like a weekend or anything, Camp Swan is in between Chattanooga and Nashville. And it is so cute up there. Absolutely love it. I'm going to take our probiotic. If you have gut issues, you want to try healing your gut, also a lot of anxiety and just everything is like stems from the gut. Bloating, everything. The Protect Probiotic, it's a peach flavor and it is divine. It tastes like the peach gas station drinks. So good. Things we're going to use after we peel this off our face is I'm just simply going to put on a little bit more of that. Well, I'll show you the order. I'm going to put on a hyaluronic acid. It's called Plump. It helps tighten your pores and shrink them. I'm going to pat in this serum, like whatever's left over, pat it into my skin, put that on top, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the Revive, which is just a lipids, and then I'm going to go to bed. And that's what we're going to do. I did mix collagen with greens, so Camp Swan is perfect for bachelor trips, any girls' weekends, family stuff. It's really cute up there. I feel like girls appreciate it more than guys, but my husband doesn't care where I book a place, so I always try and pick somewhere cute. He doesn't really care. So Veda loves her fingernails. So they're so cute. Like when she goes to do something with her little tiny, I posted a video of painting Veda's nails, and she's just so cute. Like even the way she's talking and she's like noticing things, or she wants to like FaceTime her grandma, or like she'll FaceTime my dad and his girlfriend, and she like before bed, she's just getting to where she's so cute, and she's understanding things. She's also getting to where she's 2, and she's also getting to where she like is trying to not go to bed. Like tonight she was supposed to go to bed, and later down she cried and cried, and then she was like, I want blueberries, and like I was like, oh, okay, we'll let her just like do her thing, and then she just wouldn't give it up, and so we got her out, got her some blueberries. That's what Adam's down there doing right now, and then hopefully she'll go to bed. But she's just like getting bigger. That Bible book, it's just from Amazon. It's listed on my Amazon storefront under Faith, if anybody is like looking. Start going live at the gym again. You know, I honestly forgot I did do that for a little bit. I've been trying to record it and like snip down like little at-home things you can do yourself. And so if that's helpful, let me know and I can keep trying to do it. I also feel this like need to tell the people who are at the gym, I'm not self-absorbed. I'm trying to share with my audience things they can do to feel motivated to like do something from home, and like to try and encourage them, like you don't have to look pretty to move your body. I feel like I need to tell the other people that work at this gym or that are working out, like also I'm like out of breath. I'm not like a gym rat, right? So I feel so goofy recording myself because I'm sure they're like, this girl has fallen over 24 times. Why is she recording herself? But hopefully that helps somebody to be like, okay, I could do that. Like, even if it's you're just doing calf raises, like while you brush your teeth, you know? And so in the field that I'm in, I do a lot of creating content. And so trying with you in mind, right? Of what could I do to either help inspire you or motivate you or share like part of my journey or anything like that. So speaking of journeys, I have been wanting to bake bread for the longest. Like, I don't know, there's just something instinctual in me where I'm like, I want to bake bread. And which is funny because I've stayed away from carbs for a really long time now, but I want to be able to have like homemade bread for my family. I feel like there's just a lot of not good stuff in the bread you buy from the store. So I bought a bread maker, and my niece spent the night last night as well. And so she wanted to like help me make bread. It was the worst bread. It was slimy. It was gooey. In our defense, we ordered eggs. Like we got a delivery from Walgreens, and it was supposed to have eggs and sugar and butter and all these things that we were missing, baking powder kind of thing. Well, instead of bringing eggs, they brought me a Jimmy Dean egg sausage bowl as my substitute. So we got it. And I was like, what are we supposed to do with this? Like, this is not going to help me at all. And so we still attempted to make it. It called for 4 bananas. We only had 2. So then we put in pineapple instead. It was just a disaster. And apparently baking is like chemistry, and we were not chemists. And so we're going to try again. Adam went and got me some eggs today. And, so we are going to attempt again to use the bread maker. I'm not like writing off the bread maker. My grandma had a bread maker and she made the best breads. And so I just think I need to be using a recipe for bread makers, and I need to follow the recipe. So, oh, you guys make sourdough? Yeah, what kind of breads? Any tips, hints, anything? I can feel my skin getting really tight. Can you guys see? Can you feel it getting tighter? Okay, I can tell. So if you're like, well, how do I know when it's ready to peel? It's because when you kind of rub your finger across it, do you see how it's lifting up? So here we go. Oh, this is the best part. Also, it's great that we already shaved our face, because the other night when I was doing this and I had so much hair, I was like, I feel like I'm waxing myself. Okay, so this helps reduce pore size, and it helps tighten your skin. And the following day, if you love stuff like this, drop a heart below. Do you love peeling masks? I even love peeling like sunburns. I know that's gross, but it gives you that same like sensation. I like have to really stop myself to not, like if Adam has a sunburn, to not peel it and just put stuff on it. Okay, so you just kind of start at wherever your edge was, and you'll know, because as you start peeling it, it'll start peeling up. This, I got a little bit in my hairline. Also, I didn't ask who's on the live and who's watching the replay. Who caught me on what? If you're on the live, drop a 1. If you're on the replay, drop a 2. Okay, so I'm just taking this. Okay, so if you hopped on late, this is a Korean face mask, and I got it off of Amazon, and I have it linked in the description of this video, or if you need a direct link sent to you, just drop the word me. It is supposed to make your skin more like glass and get all of the deep down impurities out of your skin, and it just pulls them out. But truly, the glow when you take this off is, it is so soft. I feel like my nose is a little runny. Sorry, friends. It's like when you start, well, here our weather is so weird. It's really, really cold and then really hot, and flowers are blooming and my allergies are going, and so I feel like if I start even barely touching my face, my nose is dripping. Okay, so you just want to keep going down. So you could use Heal by POMIFERA anywhere you want. Oh my gosh, look at this. Like, you can see all the like gross stuff. So I don't know why I love this stuff. If I could do this for my job, like to other, I guess I am doing this for my job, but if I could do this like on other people, like come sit in my chair and I'm just going to like peel this off your face and everything. I just feel like it would be so satisfying. Okay, here we go. Just trying to get it out of my brows. You do not wash your face after you've done this. You let the like moisture from the mask stay on all night. Just kind of look around, feel around, like rub around and see if anything kind of peels up, and then you know, whoops, missed that spot. Tomorrow morning you can rinse your face and then do your regular skincare. It feels so good. It really does. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply. You could go to bed with just this on if you wanted. I'm gonna apply hyaluronic acid, just a tiny bit, that plump. Especially just because I shaved my face, and this just kind of helps seal everything up. And then my absolute favorite product from POMIFERA right now is this new launch. It's called Revive. It's a regenerating serum. Yes, that mask, it came in a tube. It's just linked in the description of the video. Hey, hi. You were already supposed to be in bed.
I ate my lunch trouble.
Okay, you smell amazing. You need to go get in the bed now because you could die in a minute. But you were already supposed to be in bed, my dear. I love you so much. Go ahead.
My eyeball. You're dark, Mom. Yeah, the dark side.
Like, why? Why is everybody up tonight? They were already in bed when I got on here. Oh, that's because she's like, how can we braid our hair? Oh, you were supposed to be in bed. What is going on? Good night. I love you.
Why is your face red?
I just took that mask off. Do I look younger?
I think you look the same.
Okay, good. All right, good night. You're already supposed to be in bed. Sweet dreams.
Well, I got fixed myself some macaroni and I ate it.
Okay, good night.
I remember whenever I was younger and I used to fix myself macaroni and I wouldn't finish it, but
yeah, but you finished it.
I made
Good
3
deal.
macaroni sandwiches today.
Whew. We went out to dinner, by the way. We went with my sister and we got Mexican food. And we came home, worked on homework, and then got everybody in bed. And the baby didn't want to go to bed. Then I tucked them in before I got on this video. And I was like, good night, everyone. I love you. You have to go to bed. And then I hop on and everybody gets up and gets snacks. I don't care if they get a snack. It's just they're going to be grumpy in the morning. It's like, it's 10:05. Late night macaroni. I will say I would rather them eat it than just be like hungry, but it's like, oh, we gotta like get it done sooner. Mom life. Okay, we're gonna put on a little bit of POMIFERA for our lips. If you struggle with dry lips, this is what we're gonna end it with. If you watch my video, like, I love the way my skin looks. Like, this makes your skin so glowy, so hydrated. But that mask in the morning, like, even my trainer was like, what'd you use on your face? Like, it just looked so glowy and hydrating. Like, so nice. Already did my lash serum. Here we go. Here's our POMIFERA. This is going to be, it's called Happy Salve. They have tons of different flavors. The only one I don't like is the rosemary, but I like everything else. That's just personal. I like rosemary chicken. I don't like rosemary chapstick. This one is the Myra Lemon, and it's great. My life every school night. Oh, it's all of them. Like the baby, that's what she started. You know, she's like, blueberries. We were already in bed. And big kids, everybody. Just kids. They're like, I was not thirsty at all until you laid me in bed, and now I just need water. Like, I'm so thirsty. And you're like, of course. It's like something about laying down there for a second, and you're like all of a sudden starving and thirsty. Anyways, if you have questions about anything, you can send me a message, or the links are in the description of the video. That'll happen when you use this mask as well. You'll find, so in the morning, be sure you do rinse your face off, because you might find like whole little sections of your skin, like the mask, and that way you don't go throughout the day and all of a sudden start like flaking, because that'd be embarrassing. All right, you guys, you're riding yours to go to bed now. It's just, I know, it just is. They grow up so quick. Enjoy them. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to go love on everybody and snuggle and do good night and everything. So anyways, hope you guys have a good night. Hope you have a great week. And hopefully this is like, you could take a few minutes to yourself, breathe for a minute, and just start your week out like intentionally being like, I'm going to create peaceful moments this week. I'm going to like embrace all the madness, you know, and like slow down and I heard a quote this week, it was like on a personal development, but it was like, if you change it from these are the things I have to do to these are the things I get to do, that it changes your perspective. And I was like, wow, that's so true. Like if you think like I have to go tuck kids in versus I get to go tuck kids in, like changing that one word shifts your mind to be like, I get to go to work, I get to do this, I get to pack lunches, you know, like that kind of thing. And so, get to fold laundry, you know, but all of that, I was like, oh man, that really does shift the way you feel about it when you think, I get to do this. So I get to go tuck kids in again. Anyways, have a good night. Bye, y'all.